getting the image?
Franklin, we see a long line, a couple of star-like things, and a lot of things swimming in the foreground. Can you describe what you're seeing?
Well, the long line is a tether, and there's a little bit of debris that kind of flies with us, and it's illuminated by the sun at such low angles. So there's a lot of stray light, and it's getting washed out quickly, but Claude is trying to do a quick, good job here adjusting the cameras.
Copy that.
Again, that description by the crew, this is the tether in the satellite with approximately 12 miles of tether still attached to it. Columbia and the satellite now just passing over the west coast of northern Africa. The two spacecraft now 90 nautical miles apart. Controllers for the satellite did have communications with it during the close pass between Columbia and the satellite.
Columbia, Houston, that's a much better view, a lot more contrast visible. And how wide does that tether appear to be? It seems to resemble a much wider strand than we'd expect. Can you describe which way the satellite is visible on that strand?
Israel, Shalom, Most High in Christ bless, all praise to the Most High. You see that light right there to the apartment building? The apartment building's on the left-hand side. There's a bright light. That's a chariot. That's not a helicopter. That's not a plane. It's a chariot. Right now, Officer Zephaniah is going to explain his story on how the chariots appear. See, right now I have him blurred out because I want you to see the chariot. I'm going to focus on him while he's speaking, and as he's speaking, I'm going to change the focus towards the chariot, then re-change it back towards him. So, Officer Zephaniah, what happened today, bro? What happened? How did the Bronx lights appear? That's what we're going to call this, the Bronx lights. What happened?
Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ bless. We've been out here over 2 hours seeing the whole light show from the chariots. This is only one. And now you see it went behind the building. You're gonna see more pop up. We've seen over 50 chariots today, I would have to say. We've seen a cluster over here. At the most, we've seen 8. At the very least, we've seen 1. Where the light just gets bright, stays in one spot, and it just moves towards the east, towards Jerusalem. All right? Right now, I guess because the cameras is on and it's been over 2 hours, you don't see anything.
Right. Yeah, they're going right now.
We've seen over 50. Deacon Ithon bore witness. Officer Jan saw it. Myself saw it. It's a blessing from the Most High that I was able to see it. I feel grateful. It's boosting up my faith that I see these chariots out here.
All praises.
We're on the balcony. We're in the Bronx. Calling it the Bronx lights. Right now, you don't see any.
Right. It's going to appear. Lord's will, they'll appear.
I hope so.
I know, right?
Man.
Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. We're me and Officer Zephaniah today. We're explaining about what we saw today. What we saw today are chariots of the Most High God. The Most High God has blessed us to see, to experience, to see chariots. We've seen many chariots today. A cluster towards the, it will be your left, which is my right. A cluster around here. You see a chariot right there, right? You see it? You see it? Focus on it. You see it?
Yep.
Now that's a chariot. That's what it's been doing all day, popping in and out. So we really want to focus on you seeing the chariots. We're just explaining what we saw. Inspired by the title of what happened in the 90s, which was called the Phoenix Lights, we decided to call this the Bronx Lights. What we saw today are chariots. Basically what happened was I was on the phone with one of the brothers from the school, talking, going over scriptures. And as I'm on the phone with him, I'm looking. I'm basically on the phone like this, on the phone, having a good time. Yeah, bro, we're talking about the scriptures. And I'm looking at, I'm on the balcony. I'm looking, at the view. I see 5 lights in a line, in order. And I'm looking, and I'm thinking to myself, I said, in my mind, I said, nah, that can't be chariots. I said, let me walk around the balcony a couple of times. And I'm looking again, and then they form a V. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Officer Zephaniah was inside. I was alone on the balcony. I said, you know what? I said, nah. I said, I know I don't see what I think I'm seeing. Then what I did was, I said, you know what? I'm on the phone with the brother. I said, I knocked on the glass window. I said, bro, come. So I showed him, and I said, bro, what do you think that is? He said, bro, I don't know, bro. So he got his camera. We started filming on the camera, which you're going to see on Facebook. He started filming on the phone. I took pictures. You're going to see all of that, Israel. The pictures, the camera. We're calling this the Bronx Lights. Deacon Ithan, who does not live here, who lives all the way up the street, we called him. He drove all the way over here, ran upstairs just to see it, and he experienced it. If you see right there, that's the chariot. Right there is the chariot. Israel, that is not a plane, Israel. That is not a helicopter. That is a chariot of the Most High God, Israel. And the Most High has blessed us to see it. And the only reason we did this recording is for you to see it. You understand? That's the only reason we did this, for you to experience what we experienced. So earlier today, you know what we saw? They made a line. Then they made a box. Then they formed a V. They started disappearing, reappearing over there. Then one of them got it brighter than one of them got so bright. There was a star earlier towards the right-hand side. Very bright star. One of these chariots was brighter than that star, and it was like an orb, beaming. After that, it disappeared, then it appeared over there, and then the lights started flickering red and green. Israel, this is not a time to play around. The Most High God is showing us His glory. So all praise to the Most High. You're gonna see the videos, but that's what we wanted to explain. So me, Officer Zephaniah, and Deacon Ithan, the Most High God has blessed us to see this. All right, so all praises. Please leave your comments. You can ask this question in Israel. These chariots have been out here for over 2 hours. We're freezing. Me and Officer Zephaniah are freezing. I can't feel my hands right now. We're freezing. But all praise that we saw this chariot. So the Most High God has blessed us. We're calling this the Bronx Lights. That's what we're calling the Bronx Lights. We've seen a ton of chariots. But what they did was they disappeared, reappeared, disappeared, reappeared. All right, so Most High in Christ bless Israel. Those are chariots of the Most High. We just, this is what we did, Israel.
See, I can point my finger to it. Where's my finger?
Right there.
Oh, you can't see it.
Just
That's 1, and that's 2. 1, 2. We
were out here earlier. Well, Israel, look, right now what we're gonna do is we're filming this on the high-tech camera. But we're posting the video up on Facebook of what we filmed on the cell phone. And what we filmed, what you're looking at right now are chariots. The 2 big buildings to the left, those are apartment buildings. Look, you see the third light?
Now.
Look, there's 3
third
now.
One just
third light. Exactly. Israel, this isn't funny.
We've been seeing these lights for over 2 hours. We've been out here over 2 hours. The chariots of the Most High have been putting on a light show for us.
Exactly. 3 lights. Israel, when do you see stuff like this? You know we're going to call this the Bronx Lights. That's what we're going to call this. The Bronx Lights. You see the 2 lights right now? Israel, we saw 8 lights earlier. 8. lights earlier. All praise to the Most High. Right there, flashlight, right there. All right, right there. Okay, yep. And we still can see the chariots. All right, this is what we're gonna do. They get bright.
Watch out, watch out.
They stop right there. It's chariots.
My bad. Look, those are chariots. Those are chariots. Gosh, look, he's stopping. He's stopping. Come on.
One right on top of the other. You see that, right?
Oh my God. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. They never got that bright on the left side. Or at least a bunch of them never. Look, now another one's appearing. It's coming back. Yep. Now it's doing a triangle again. Yeah, moving over to the left. Yep. They're doing a triangle again. Stop. Yep. Stop. Triangle. Yep. Triangle. Triangle. Line now.
Look how bright they got. Look how bright they got.
Man. Bro, this is, man.
Catching on your camera this time?
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High.
Yeah.
Look, that's a triangle. Small little V.
Okay, watch it. Let them move in the camera too, bro.
Look at this one. Do that down. This one's getting bright again.
Right, too, bro. Keep those still. Keep those still.
But that's what I like about Matthew too. When it says a star. Because they look like stars. This one's getting mad, bro.
Look what they doing. Look what they doing.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, shoot. Oh, snap. Bro, that is amazing, bro. The one over here is getting real bright too, on Seth.
Yeah. Oh.
There's two of them now. Oh, there's two of them now. There's two.
They got out of nowhere.
Tell me they just pop up.
I know where they all even came from. I was turning around. He's right there. Right now. Yeah. Turn around. And he's sitting right there. You're going to get right to on the right.
Look, these two are mad close now.
Yep.
Oh, snap, bro. Yo.
Oh, look at this.
Yo.
Look at this one, how bright it's getting.
Yeah, it's getting bright. It's getting bright again.
Watch, it's just gonna leave. It's just gonna leave.
Yeah, it goes back to leave.
You see? Watch. Told you.
Look at them trial runs or something.
Yeah, I don't understand. The thing is, I don't even know what they're doing. That's the thing about it. It's like,
Now it looks like a plane again.
yep, right. It's like the skies. Every time it goes by that building, it looks like a plane. Look at that. Look at those three lights. Look at that one. Let me zoom out. See, you can't see the other ones, but I see it right here, man. All praise to the Most High, man. It's a blessing. Israel, they're here. Look at that. They're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, 3. My bad. It's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there. One to the furthest left next to the building right there. These are chariots. They've been here for over 2 hours. Look at that. Yo, man. This is a blessing. Look at it. Look at that. You don't see nothing. You see a couple planes over there. See, that's a plane. And then you get to this. Just sitting there. And then the camera is blended in like it's a light from an apartment building. It's not. It's a chariot. Oh, pray. Now, see how it disappeared and went behind the building. That's a chariot. Oh, man. See that? See that just flew by it? That's a plane. Those two lights standing, those are chariots. See them? See those two lights? Right there. Right there. Chariots. 1, 2. This is just amazing. Wow, you see the other lights getting brighter, right? You see that one? It's getting brighter. That one right there is getting brighter. That's a chariot. Israel, this is a chariot. Me and Officer Zephaniah, the brothers, other brother, we saluted it. Deacon Athan saluted it. We saluted the chariots. That's what we did, man. All praises, man. I'm out here freezing. Oh, it's getting brighter. You see it? It's getting bright. Look how bright it is. Oh! Look at that. Look how bright it is. Look, now it's going behind the building. Now it's gone. Now it's just one there. Now another one just popped up. See that? One right there. That's a chariot. There's another one here, but it's light. So a small, dim light. See, right now on the camera, you only see one, but really I see 4 lights. It's just the one that you see right there is the brightest. That's the brightest light. Israel, you are looking at it. Look at that. Oh, another one got brighter. That's it. Come on. Come on, look at the third one. On video. On video. Look at that. That's a triangle. That's a V. Small little V. Look, it's 4 lights. Y'all just see. Y'all see 2 of them getting brighter. The one in the middle, the one on the left, and there's one on the right. And there's another one over here. See these 3 lights right there? Those are chariots. Just watching. Watching. Look at that. Unbelievable. Actually, it is believable because we see it. Look at that. Oh my God. See now, right now, you only see 2. Let's see, the most I may have another one pop up. Been out here freezing for over 2 hours. Cold as hell. But all praises. It was worth it. See, earlier we saw chariots over here. Earlier, they got real bright. They got red and green. They turned red and green. It was light, then it started sparkling red and green. Now they're gone. And now the main ones are over here. The most we saw over here to the right was 8. You understand? So that's what happened. So basically the story is, we were out here on the balcony. I called Officer Zephaniah to look at the chariots. I said, listen, earlier like maybe 2 hours and a half ago, they're still here. Right now it's 1, 2, 3 lights. Earlier it was 5 and they were in a straight line. And I'm on the phone with a brother and I'm like, yo, I think these are chariots. So I called Officer Zephaniah and I told him, look, I say, yo, they're chariots. He's like, yo, I don't know, maybe a helicopter. Then I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, it may be a helicopter. But then we saw, like, yo, you know, these are chariots because they formed a V. Then they moved over here. So some stayed over here, but like maybe 2 moved over here. Then these started dimming, and then back over here. See the lights again? See the lights getting bright again? Those are chariots. They dim and then they get bright. They dim and then they get bright. So basically, let me get back to the story. They formed a line, and then they formed a V. So it was about maybe 5. Then it was 4. Then it was 6. Then it was 8. You see the 3 lights? You see 3 lights, right? Those are chariots. Israel, these are chariots. Remember Ezekiel saw, remember in Matthew 2, it said it looked like stars. Ezekiel said a wheel in the middle of a wheel. Israel, these are chariots. But yeah, back to the story. So it went from 5 lines, 5 lights that formed a line. Then it formed a V, Israel. It formed a V. Then it formed like a triangle. Then it formed a box. Then they formed a line. I don't even know if I said that already, but yeah, then they formed a line. Then they started leaving. They started flying over here. But the way they flew, some hovered over. Let me not say fly. They hovered over real slowly over here. And then it was like 2 of them real bright. Then I kid you not, Israel. One of the chariots was so bright. Like earlier today, there was a bright star out. And you could tell it was a star. It stood still. Earlier today, it was a bright star out. Bright. The chariot, you see that bright light? You see the light over? Oh, I see it just dimmed out. One of these was brighter than a star. I kid you not. Brighter than a star. And it just dimmed away. Then it got bright again. Israel, these are chariots, man. This is a blessing. And we had to get this on film just for you. You know? All praise to the Most High. I'm cold as hell, but it is what it is. Look. Okay, let me count it for you. Right now, altogether, I see 4 lights. But on camera, okay, you see 1, 2. You see those lights over there? Can y'all see it? I'm not sure if y'all can see it. It's over there. It's 4 lights, but there's 2 bright ones. 1, 2. Those are chariots. And they're just hovering. They are just hovering. Israel, man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. We got 2 bright lights. There's 4, but you're only seeing 2 right now. Bro, these lights keep popping back up. So right now we got Officer Zephaniah. Right now we're looking at chariots. You see those 2 dots right there? Those are chariots of the Most High. Those are chariots right there. Chariots of the Most High. You see that flying through it? That's a plane. But those 2 dots standing still are chariots. Hello? Look at that. Right there. Those are apartment buildings. See that right there? That's a plane. That up there is a star. Those 2 low lights are chariots. Wait, how you gonna call my phone?
I can't hear them. Hello?
Oh, look at those chariots, bro, right there. Look at those 2 lights. Look how low they are. That's a star. That's a plane. But look at those lights. They made a V formation. And then 3 of them disappeared. It's 5. Look how bright they get. Look how bright they get. Hold on, man. I gotta put. Come on, bro. That ain't no helicopter. Come on, you know we would have definitely heard if it was a helicopter. Look, now these are getting going. And look, they go another one over there too. Oh shit, look how bright it's getting. Dig it out there, look. Look how bright that is.
Hold on, stop tapping me.
Look, it's the brightest one. Dig it out there, look. Come on. Look how bright that is.
Oh, now it got dim.
I got dim.
Wow.
Come on.
It just disappeared.
It's like it disappeared. Lights, bro. Bruh, I'm serious. It's just standing right there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lights. Officer Zephaniah. He said you don't know what that is. Because I know how planes move, bro. I don't know. One of them's moving.
One got brighter, right?
Yeah, one of them just got real bright. I wouldn't think, bro. This is a chariot. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn, y'all right. Yeah. Yo, look. Look at that. Look at that. Damn, y'all right. Look at that. 1, 2, 3.
Way better than my camera.
For real?
My
bad. I didn't know, man. It's a chariot. Chariot of the Most High.
The 1080 also, a 1080 camera?
Yeah, this is 720 right now. I didn't put it in 1080.
You didn't put it in 1080 yet?
Nah.
Put it in 1080.
All right, hold on.
I'm not turning the battery. Let's see what happens.
Israel, that light right there, that's a chariot. Earlier today, we seen a bunch. So it's only one left right now. All praises. Officer Zephaniah, his wife, when she came here, she actually saw the chariot ascend up and leave. His wife saw that. So the Most High blessed her eyes to see that too. So right now, you see the chariot, it's leaving. You see it, it's hovering over to the left. You see it moving slowly? That's Israel, that's a chariot. That is not a plane. Planes don't move that slow. All right, so, and
It's not that bright.
exactly.
That's what we've been seeing all night.
Exactly.
2 hours.
So all praise to the Most High, it's leaving.
That's just one of many.
That's one of many. All praises. Look at that. Look at that. Look how slow it's moving. Look how slow that is moving. We're calling this the Bronx light. Look at that. A chariot of the Most High God. The world calls this UFO'S, unidentified flying objects, but they're not unidentified. These are identified. These are chariots of the Most High. Israel, we're even closer. We drove closer. Those are the chariots right there. So it's closer. We're right by the water. We're right by the water. Officer Zeb, you see that, bro?
See it, man.
Bro, right there. Right there.
You see the city lights?
Yeah, you see the city lights. That's Manhattan.
We're right by the water. We got closer. We went to the direction of where we saw the chariots. And now we see 2. And they're very bright, just like we saw them from the balcony.
Yo, she said she sees it, right?
Yep.
Yep. So they were further out.
My
So
wife at the moment is seeing it from the balcony.
and look at that one right there. That's the third one.